What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a Dead Space movie. And it certainly seems like the cat was let out of the bag, and there is actually going to be one. So I want to talk about a Variety article, an interview with John Carpenter, the legendary John Carpenter. And the reason why this is important is this is kind of like a checking back in with him kind of situation. A while ago, and by a while, I guess I mean probably around the time of Halloween Ends, there was talk with him, and he's a big gamer, if you guys didn't know that, and he talked about Dead Space. Dead Space is like one of his all-time faves and all this kind of stuff. And I think maybe they joked back then about, like, you know, if something came across for him to do something with Dead Space in the movie world, he would maybe do it. And then so Variety kind of doubled down on that and asked, like, hey, has there been anything that's been going on with that? So let's read what his quote is, because I think he just gave it away. So the question is, you've spoken recently about directing a Dead Space movie. Is there any movement on that? No, I can't believe how that spread. I'm a big video game fan, so I played all the games. I was down looking at the new digital cameras, the Red, and happened to mention to them that I would love to do a Dead Space film. That just went around and everybody said, oh, when are you going to do it? I'm not going to do it. I think they already have another director involved, and they haven't asked me to do it. So until someone asks me, I wouldn't do it. But there's a new version of Dead Space video game coming out in January. It's almost like when he was first talking about the Dead Space thing, he was talking about it as if it's a real thing. Almost maybe a subtle little hint that if Dead Space is in like an early, production, early kind of putting it all together, and he knows that, when he first mentioned it back in, whatever it was, September, October, maybe he was kind of subtly doing it to be like, hey, I'd be up to direct this thing if you want. And then it makes more sense, I think, if you think about it like that, because then now he's saying, I'm not doing it. It's crazy how it's spread. They have another director. Well, who's they? Why is there a director for a Dead Space movie that's not real? So obviously it is real. So I'm willing to call it there. We do see this. I think in the Hollywood world, they tend to spoil way more things than the gaming industry. The gaming industry is way more tight-lipped than the movie industry. You got Norman Reedus that told us that there's going to be like a Death Stranding 2 as a game, right? John Carpenter now talks about a Dead Space movie. So I think it's happening. And I guess then the next part of it, and the other thing to mention in this video, what do you think? What do you think about that? I think I'd actually be more for it than against it. I guess it depends. Well, firstly, it depends on what are you going to do it on? Like, what's it going to be? You're literally remaking the game. So you have the 2008 game. Now you got it again in 2023. Are you making a Dead Space movie that's literally that game? So is Isaac the main character, and you're gonna do that? Or is it going to be some kind of spinoff? Isaac is such an important part and so kind of synonymous. So are necromorphs, obviously. But you think of Isaac, and then you think of Dead Space. So I feel like it would be the first one, maybe. So is it an adaptation of it? Are you doing like a one-to-one thing? Are you swapping things around? Like, what would you do? But it certainly seems like it's going to happen. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icons turned on, and I'll see you all on the next one.